No one likes to talk about it. Families dance around it. Doctors often avoid it unless it becomes a serious problem. Friends notice it but stay silent, yet everyone can sense when it's happening. At some point after 70, hygiene becomes a sensitive, quiet, almost taboo subject. Maybe you've noticed it in yourself. Maybe you've noticed it in a partner, a friend, or a parent. Less frequent bathing, stronger odors, unwashed clothes, neglected teeth, or a general look of not quite cared for. If this feels uncomfortable to hear, that's exactly why we need to talk about it. Across the world, older adults tell me the same thing. No one ever warned me that hygiene would become this complicated. And yet it does. Not because older people are lazy or don't care about themselves, but because aging affects the body, the brain, the emotions, and even the bathroom in ways that most of us were never taught to expect. Today, we're going to face this topic honestly, without shaming, without disgust, and without sugarcoating. This video is called The Dirty Truth About Senior Hygiene, What No One Dares to Tell You After 70 for a Reason. Because behind every missed shower or unbrushed tooth, there is a story, there is a reason, there are risks, and most importantly, there are solutions. By the end of this video, you will understand why hygiene often declines after 70, what it means for your health and independence, and what you can realistically do, starting from where you are, not from where you should be, to protect both your dignity and your future. Number 1, hygiene decline is almost never just laziness. The first dirty truth is this: when hygiene drops after 70, people often assume laziness, stubbornness, or carelessness. That assumption is almost always wrong. Hygiene is not just about taking a shower. It requires physical strength, balance, coordination, memory, planning, and emotional energy. Standing in a slippery shower with soap under your feet feels very different at 75 than it did at 35. The fear of falling is real. Bending over to wash your legs or feet can strain your back. Turning around in a small shower can make you dizzy. If your muscles are weaker or your joints are painful, bathing becomes a physically demanding task. On top of that, aging brains sometimes struggle with planning and sequencing, remembering the steps, preparing a towel and clean clothes, organizing the process. For someone with mild cognitive impairment or early dementia, even deciding to start a bath can feel overwhelming. So the brain quietly chooses the easier path. I'll do it later. Later becomes tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Hygiene decline may look like laziness from the outside. Inside, it is often a mix of fear, fatigue, pain, and shame. Number 2, smell changes before the mirror shows anything. One of the hardest truths is that you can't always smell yourself as well as others can. Our nose adapts to our own scent surprisingly quickly. After a while, you may not notice your own body odor, stale clothing smell, or bad breath, but the people around you do. After 70, several things change at once. Skin becomes drier and may trap bacteria in new ways. Sweat composition changes. Some medications affect saliva and can worsen breath. If clothes are worn multiple times without washing, or if towels are reused for too long, smells build gradually. It doesn't happen all at once. It sneaks up slowly. People around you may feel too embarrassed or too respectful to mention it directly. They might start keeping a bit more distance. They may shorten visits or stand back in conversation. They still care about you, but they struggle with the topic. This is why hygiene matters so much more than appearance. It affects how comfortable people feel being physically close to you. And closeness, hugs, shared space, sitting side by side, is a big part of emotional connection in later life. Number 3, poor hygiene. Quietly damages health beyond embarrassment or awkwardness. Poor hygiene after 70 is a medical issue. Skin that is not washed regularly can become dry, cracked, and more vulnerable to infection. Folds of skin under the breasts, belly, or between the legs can trap moisture and bacteria, leading to rashes, sores, and fungal infections. Untrimmed nails can hide dirt and germs, sometimes causing painful infections in the feet or hands. Oral hygiene is even more serious. When teeth are not brushed and cleaned, or dentures are left unsoaked and uncleaned, bacteria flourish in the mouth. This can cause tooth loss, gum disease, bad breath, and painful infections. What many people don't realize is that poor oral health is linked to heart disease, lung infections, and even higher mortality in older adults. Germs from the mouth can travel into the bloodstream or be inhaled into the lungs. So when hygiene begins to slip, it's not just about looking untidy. It is about opening doors for disease. The dirty truth is that many infections that send older adults to hospital are preventable with better hygiene, and no one tells them that clearly enough. Number 4, shame makes the problem worse, not better. Another harsh reality is that shame is one of the biggest obstacles to improving hygiene. When older adults feel judged, criticized, or spoken to like children, they often shut down further. They avoid the topic, become defensive, or withdraw. Many seniors grew up in times when personal cleanliness was strongly tied to respectability and character. To admit difficulty with bathing, toileting, or odor feels deeply humiliating. Some would rather avoid the subject entirely than risk being seen as dirty or helpless. If you recognize yourself in this, please hear this clearly. Needing help with hygiene does not mean you are less worthy, less intelligent, or less dignified. It means your body has changed. It means the world around you has not been designed with your current needs in mind. The goal is not to shame you into bathing more. The goal is to give you enough understanding and tools that hygiene becomes easier, safer, and less emotionally painful. And if you are a family member watching this, remember, the way you talk about hygiene can either build trust or destroy it. The more you criticize, the less likely your loved one is to accept help. Compassion and collaboration will always go further than scolding. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment hygiene below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5, the bathroom itself becomes a barrier. One reason hygiene feels so overwhelming after 70 is the bathroom environment. Most bathrooms in homes across the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand were designed for much younger, stronger bodies. Slippery tiles, low toilets, no grab bars, high shower ledges, awkward tubs. These features turn normal hygiene tasks into real hazards. If you are afraid that you might slip, fall, or get stuck in the bathtub, your brain will naturally try to avoid going in there unless absolutely necessary. You might tell yourself that you don't need a shower yet, or that a quick rinse is enough, when the real issue is fear. Bathrooms can be adapted. A handheld shower head, a sturdy chair or shower stool, non-slip mats, raised toilet seats, and well-placed grab bars can transform the experience from terrifying to manageable. But many people either don't know these options exist or feel guilty spending money on themselves. The dirty truth here is that an unsafe bathroom silently encourages poor hygiene. Fixing the environment is often more effective than trying to force better habits. Number 6, depression and loneliness. Steal the desire to stay clean. Mental health plays a huge role in hygiene. When a person feels deeply lonely, sad, or hopeless, they naturally lose interest in self-care. If there is no one visiting, no one to see, no events to attend, it is easy to think, why bother getting cleaned up? Who is it for? Depression after 70 is more common than people realize, especially after big life changes such as bereavement, serious illness, retirement, or moving out of a family home. One of the quiet symptoms of depression is neglecting hygiene, not because the person doesn't care, but because everything feels heavy and meaningless. If you have noticed a decline in your own hygiene at the same time as a loss of joy, motivation, or interest in things you used to enjoy, it might not be a hygiene problem at all. It might be a sign of depression or grief that deserves gentle attention and support. Treating the emotional pain often brings back the desire to look after yourself again. Number 7, families notice before doctors. Do another uncomfortable truth. Families and close friends usually notice hygiene issues long before any doctor does. They smell it. They see it. They feel the tension between wanting to respect your independence and wanting to keep you safe and clean. Sometimes, family members hope that the doctor will bring it up, so they don't have to. But in a short appointment, if no one mentions it directly, hygiene easily gets overlooked. Many doctors also feel awkward raising the topic unless it's severe. This means you may go months or years with a silent problem that everyone senses, but no one addresses. The distance slowly grows. Visits may become shorter, hugs may become less frequent, but rarely does someone sit down and say, "I love you, and I'm worried about how hard bathing has become." The more we pretend hygiene is a taboo subject, the more damage it quietly does. Breaking that silence with kindness, not cruelty, is an important part of protecting your health and relationships. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment hygiene below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 8, poor hygiene can force. Earlier, nursing home placement. Here is one of the most controversial and painful truths. Hygiene is one of the hidden factors that can push an older person into a nursing home or care facility sooner than medically necessary. When hygiene becomes so poor that infections, skin breakdown, odors, and unsafe bathroom habits become constant, family members and caregivers often feel overwhelmed. They may reach a breaking point where they feel they cannot manage at home anymore. This does not mean families are cruel or impatient. It means that the combination of hygiene tasks, health issues, and emotional strain can become too heavy for them alone. Many care professionals quietly admit that hygiene and toileting issues are among the biggest reasons older adults lose the chance to age in place. The heartbreaking part is that some of this is preventable. With earlier conversations, small adjustments, and the right tools, many seniors could stay home longer, with better hygiene, more comfort, and fewer crises. Talking honestly about it now, before emergencies happen, can save a lot of suffering later. Number 9, small changes in hygiene habits make a big difference. The good news in all of this is that you do not need a complete makeover to improve your hygiene. Tiny, realistic changes add up. Maybe a full shower every day is too much, but perhaps a full shower twice a week and a top and tail wash at the sink on other days is achievable. Maybe washing your hair every day is difficult, but using a gentle dry shampoo in between washes keeps you feeling fresher. You might decide to lay out clean clothes in advance on certain days, so you don't have to think too much in the moment. You might place your toothbrush, toothpaste, and a glass in a simple, easy-to-reach location, and tie the habit to another routine, such as after breakfast and before bed. You might invest in better-fitting dentures, or speak to a dentist about difficulties with oral care. None of these steps need to be perfect. The goal is improvement, not perfection. Every step you take toward better hygiene lowers your risk of infection, improves how you feel in your own body, and makes it more pleasant for others to be close to you. Number 10. Better hygiene is really about respect for yourself. In the end, hygiene is not just about what other people think. It is about how you feel about yourself. When you are clean, refreshed, and wearing comfortable clothing that doesn't smell or itch, your brain receives a powerful message. I am worth the effort. I still matter. After 70, the world sometimes treats older adults as invisible. People may talk over you, ignore your opinions, or see your age instead of your identity. Maintaining your hygiene is one way of quietly asserting your dignity. It is a way of saying, I may be older, but I am still me. I still deserve to feel good in my own skin. It is also an act of kindness toward the people who love you. When you take hygiene seriously, not obsessively, but intentionally, you make it easier for them to be close, to care for you, and to enjoy your presence without discomfort. So, these are our final thoughts. The dirty truth about senior hygiene is that it affects far more than appearance. It influences health, infection risk, relationships, independence, and even how long you are able to stay in your own home. Yet, it is almost never about laziness or not caring. It is about pain, fear, environment, emotion, and sometimes quiet despair. If you recognize yourself in any part of this video, I want you to remember this. You are not alone, and you are not beyond help. Start with one small change. Make the bathroom a little safer. Ask your doctor or a trusted person about tools that might help. Adjust your routines in small, achievable ways. Give yourself credit for every step you take. You deserve to feel clean. You deserve to feel comfortable. You deserve to feel respected by others and by yourself. Thank you for spending this time with us. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us continue creating honest, compassionate content for seniors all over the world. See you again on our next video. Grow wise, live deeper.